I'm Bill Bjork. I'm the senior pastor at Grace Bible Church here in Sun City, Arizona, and we have been proud partners with a number of different organizations, including the United States Air Force, in this Food for Kids project that was recently completed for the year 2013. Because we do take seriously what the Bible teaches, we are well aware that this is also high priority with the Lord Himself. For example, here's a verse from the Old Testament that makes that point. Proverbs 21:13. If a man shuts his ears to the cry of the poor, he too will cry out and not be answered. And then in Galatians 2:10, the Apostle Paul tells us that we should continue to remember the poor. So that's what we're doing in this effort. We collected monies in the course of the fall months leading up to April, and were able then to get all of the necessary monetary resources in order to complete this project, which is going to enable us then, as concerned American citizens who have it so good, to reach out to the poor, especially the starving children over there in Afghanistan.
What is about to happen here today is a wonderful thing. It starts with people within a community who are driven to help other people. It takes fundraising, it takes coordination, it takes travel, and it takes people to come and volunteer their time to make a difference for children around the world. And today this food's going to Afghanistan.
Good morning, I'm Chaplain Ted Wilson, Wing Chaplain here at Luke Air Force Base, and we have an outstanding event going on this morning called Food for Kids. We're packaging 100,000 meals this morning to send over to Afghanistan. I'm going to specifically talk to you about the Air Force portion. We're going to have almost 200 volunteers of airmen that are stationed here at Luke Air Force Base on a Saturday morning coming out of their own free time. They've got lots of other things they could be doing, but they are coming here because they want to make a difference in people's lives. They know that this food is going to Afghanistan. They know that they are going to impact lives around this world, and that's what our airmen do, is help make an impact in the lives of people. What the Air Force is also providing, besides almost 200 volunteers, is this facility that you see around you. The Air Force was able to open up one of its hangars and provide a place for this. We also have some logistical things that we're able to provide as far as forklifts, dollies. We've got water, we've got some food for the troops that are helping out here today. We did a devotional this morning. So we're able to provide a lot of different things on the behalf of the United States Air Force.
Food for Kids was started about 10 years ago, and we started in a little community of 500 people in the middle of the prairie in Minnesota. And we were going to go within a 50-mile radius and take our truck and bring this to the communities in the area. And in those 10 years, we have now been border to border, coast to coast. Just coming to communities that want us to come there so their families can participate and get involved. The world seems much smaller for children when they know what they did today is helping a child thousands of miles away that they're not going to get a thank you for, but they know they've done a good thing. Food for Kids has brought everything in our truck to help set up today, or to bring the equipment and the supplies. And what we did yesterday was set all the stations. And when people come today, there'll be 10 people at a station. And what will happen is the 4 ingredients that we brought will go down the funnel at this packing station. Is we have soy that we get from Cargill, and we have rice and dehydrated vegetables, and this is a vitamin flavoring base. And next they're going to be weighed and then sealed and then boxed. And once they're boxed, they're free to go anywhere in any country that can help children. And what we do at this station is we form the box, and each box is dated today's date and the expiration date, which is 3 years from today's date. So it has a shelf life of 3 years.
Hello, I'm retired Lieutenant General John Bradley. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. My wife and I run the Lamia Afgan Foundation, a nonprofit that builds schools for girls, does many other things there, and works in refugee camps. We provide humanitarian aid to refugee camps, rural villages, etc. This food that's being packaged today is being given to our foundation to move to Afghanistan. So we're going to move this on military airplanes because there's a law that allows humanitarian aid to go to foreign countries on military airplanes on a space available basis. So we're going to move this aid to Afghanistan and distribute it mostly in refugee camps. 40,000 people in Afghanistan live in refugee camps inside the city of Kabul, and they are in desperate need of food and clothing and blankets, etc. So we'll move it to the refugee camps. We'll also give some to some orphanages and perhaps in some rural villages as well. So the effort that goes on today is going to save lives of people in desperate conditions in refugee camps in Kabul, Afghanistan.